Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are going to take a look at the roses and see what is blooming today. Every day there is another rose that is blooming, and I think before long we're going to have a lot of roses. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So I have roses inside the greenhouse and also outside in the garden. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here in the greenhouse and show you the roses that are blooming in here. This is hot cocoa. It is gorgeous. Look at the color of this one here. So hot cocoa is living in the greenhouse for now, but I do intend to move this out into the garden next year. But I wanted to give it a good start because when I bought this plant it was only probably a foot tall, and now it looks like maybe approaching 4 feet, 3 or 4 feet, but it's got this gorgeous color. So I wanted to show this one to you. And then the other rose that I have that's blooming here is Sentimental. Sentimental was also a very tiny rose, maybe the same height as hot cocoa, and now it is about the same height as hot cocoa, about 3, maybe approaching 4 feet. And Sentimental will also go out to the field or out to the garden next year, but I wanted to give it a chance to give it a nice head start. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to head on out to the garden so we can look at the roses that are blooming today. And on the way there, I'm going to show you all of the petunias that are blooming so beautifully. I have this gorgeous rose of petunias. So what we're going to do is we're going to start right here. This rose right here, there's 2 of them next to each other that are Weeks rose. This is a Weeks rose and it is very fragrant. It's a yellow rose, as you could see. And next to and it's called Sun Sprite. Sorry, I forget to tell you that. And then next to Sun Sprite is Mr. Lincoln, another Weeks rose that is very fragrant as well. So these guys are blooming already. And there's a couple more right behind here, a couple more blooms from Mr. Lincoln. And the next one that is opening up and starting to show a lot of flower is Princess Alexandra of Kent. Now we've been having quite a warm spell. Now warm spell here is like in the 70s, maybe even 80s. We live near the coast, about 10 minutes away, and you know, we get the influence of the ocean and it doesn't get too hot, but when we do get into the 70s and the 80s, the plants like it and they start to bloom. So this is Princess Alexandra of Kent. It's got several blooms already. And then next to Princess Alexandra of Kent is Queen of Sweden. So we have these royalties right next to each other. This is Queen of Sweden, and Queen of Sweden has a lot of buds, as you could see here. So we're going to expect a lot more blooms from Queen of Sweden and also from Princess Alexandra of Kent. Here are some more blooms on Queen of Sweden. So dainty, beautiful flower here. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to this side of the garden. Over here I have the Alnwick rose. I have 3 blooms here, but there are still buds on the Alnwick rose. But here are some blooms from the Alnwick rose. So pretty, so gorgeous. I think at this time the David Austin rose that has the most bloom is Munstead Wood. I I'm going to show you some of the blooms from Munstead Wood. Here's a couple over here, and then there are so many more on this side right here. I'm going to try to see if we can get into the rose garden here without getting poked, and that way we can take a closer look at Munstead Wood. So Munstead Wood has all of these blooms. Look at this. It's got all these flowers right here, and over here it's got several blooms. So Munstead Wood has a lot of blooms. It's ahead of everybody, it looks like, for the summer. It's got some more over here. Just a gorgeous rose. It's still very tiny. This is its second year here. I had it, I think I bought it last year. It's the first year, so this is the second year. But already it has so many blooms, and it's about maybe 2 feet tall, I would say. So Munstead Wood. So we are going to go this direction because I want to backtrack over here because there's a couple of roses that are also blooming. We have a Golden Celebration. It started blooming this week, and there are more to come because all these buds are going to open because we've been having some warm days. And I'm going to go back in here because I do see a couple more blooms on Golden Celebration here. Here we go. Here's one, and here's another one. So Golden Celebration has started to bloom this week, and I have a couple of Darcy Bustle blooms right here, and Olivia Rose has started to bloom also. Look at this. It's got some flowers right here already, and I see a lot more blooms, so I'm going to be reporting to you with some more update this week. But it looks like the garden is starting to, the rose garden is starting to produce more and more roses. Now this one also has a lot of bloom. This is a week's rose called Candy Cane. It's got a lot of flowers on it. Let me back up and you can see Candy Cane right there. So we're going to go this direction because I do have a couple more roses to show you. This one here is Carding Mill. There, I remember the name. Before the other video that I had, I couldn't remember the name. This is Carding Mill. Look at this. It's kind of a orangey bloom. Carding Mill. It's got other blooms there, so we're going to keep an eye on that. And next to Carding Mill, we have Boscobel. Boscobel has several blooms already. Look at this. Just a gorgeous rose. Again, I'm looking back on my roses. Starting to wake up again for the summer. Now we're going to go this direction because I want to show you one of my climbing roses. Oh, before we do that, we want to show you Life of the Party. A week's rose is also blooming quite a bit already. It is fragrant. I wanted to show you my climbing rose over here, Bathsheba, which is another David Austin rose because it's got several blooms. And Bathsheba was behind this year, but now it is catching up. It's got all this blooms up here. So beautiful. I love Bathsheba. I love the color. It's just, the form is so beautiful, elegant. Here's another one right here. Let me come around here, show you some more blooms on Bathsheba. So pretty. And I'm going to go up because there's a couple of blooms up here that is so beautiful. Look at this. And another one up here. One of the best looking climbing rose I have in the garden is Bathsheba. So pretty. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.